Bonjour mes amis, je m'appelle robthevaper. No, we're not French, so we're not going to try it. But one thing that is French are these liquids. So today we are reviewing Bord02 e-liquids. So the name is like Bord02. And then, yeah, so that's supposed to be Bordeaux, if you get me. Vape and potions. Vape, potions, all that good stuff. So Dexter from Bord02 or from Vape Importers Limited, I don't know which, there's two different companies selling the same thing, contacted me and wanted me to do a review of some of their liquids. So I said, hell yeah. So they sent me 4 liquids from their line, and their line is quite big. As you can see, there's an absolute fuck ton of e-liquids here and here. So there's a lot. But yeah, these grabbed my eye straight away. I thought the labels were really well done. I thought, the artwork was well done. So that was the first thing that grabbed me. I was like, shit, that actually looks pretty cool. So once I seen that, then I did a bit of research, and all these liquids look awesome. They're 50-50 PG, VG, and they are available in 0, 6, 11 and 16 milligram nicotine, which is quite an unusual dosage, but the French are a bit unusual in general, so it's okay. And we've got the bottles are just awesome. This is shark's blood, which is kind of like a snake oil type of liquid, and it looks really cool. Really nice bottles. Childproof cap, has all the information that you would need on it, so it tells you absolutely everything. 20 milliliters, gives you your born date, or your best before date, sorry. Tells you it's toxic, pretty much everything, and look how cool the artwork is. They're definitely a bottle that you would keep. And I've only tried one of these liquids. This is going to be like a sort of immediate impressions type of video. And yeah, we are going to be doing first Le Baron. Le Vape du Boudoir. And that's this one. And this is, to get the description here, ladyfinger biscuit, an inch of cupcake, and strawberries and cream. So this to me is quite an unusual one, but the liquid is nice and clear. It's a shame they don't do 70-30, because like that's my natural preference. But, I'm all good with this as well. I don't mind 50-50 so much. It's only the heavy PG stuff that PG that I just cannot do. So, okay, ladyfinger biscuit or La Baron. Sweet strawberry, but not too overwhelming on the inhale, with that custardy taste. It's awesome. It tastes really like a pink type of strawberry custard on the inhale, and then on the exhale you get that really nice biscuity taste. It actually really reminds me of, if you guys have them, I think it's a McVitie's yogurt, and it's like the pink yogurt with it's got like little white chocolate shortcake balls in it. That's what this is to me. It's awesome. It's really, really nice, and I'm very impressed. So yeah, big shouts out to Dexter, who reached out and wanted me to do this review. Real recognizes real, so we're going to get this done. And he also specified, which is great. I love it when a company specifies we want honest reviews. They don't say like, give me a positive review, please. So that's always good. Awesome. Really, really good e-liquid. Very impressed, actually. These guys were at Vape Jam in UK, and apparently they had a really good time and some good, I think it's Vape Jam anyway, and some good feedback, and people seem to enjoy them, so that's always good. It's a very good liquid, and I'm testing it on 0.5 ohms, 25 watts, dual coil, on my little tub. Very good. Really impressed by La Baron. The only thing I would say, what did I lose from there? Is that an O-ring? No. The only thing I will say is because all the names are French, it's like a bit like sort of, a bit of a mouthful to say, I guess. And you'll see that in a minute when I review the next liquid. Definitely an all-day vape for me. Very, very pleasant e-liquid. Very impressed. One of the best e-liquids I've had, actually. Very, very impressed. For a European vendor, knocks it out of the park. Very tasty e-liquid. But yeah, I would love to see some 70-30. Okay, so this is the next one we're going to review, and this matches with the theme of everything in my room being blue right now, and me also being blue, and my eyes being blue, and no autofocus. So this is 7. Oh, Jesus. Zem Ciel, which the description is a banana cloud, a coconut storm, and the light breeze of passion fruit. It's a delicate and tender vape from Bord02. Wee wee. Okay, let's try this out. This is the first time I've tried this. I just want to make sure this wick is nice and dry. Very, very tasty. Definitely try out Bord02. At least La Baronne so far. But let's try out the rest. I have high hopes because La Baronne is just spot on. So La Baronne. Let's try out whatever 7 Zem CL or something. Yeah, let's try this out. So we get a few. Get this nice and wet here. There we go. Yeah, because 50-50 is a bit dodgy in the dripper. You kind of constantly have to, you know, you kind of constantly have to watch for, like, you know, condensation and leaking and all that stuff. So that's why I would like to see higher VG. So okay, 7 cm, banana cloud, coconut storm, light breeze of passion fruit. Interesting. Let's try that again. That's actually, it's a really well done liquid. It's actually stronger on the passion fruit than I would have suggested. Let's try it again. I would say that this is actually predominantly passion fruit. At least that's what I'm getting from it, is very heavy on the passion fruit front. The banana and coconut are there, but they're very well infused. You kind of get it at the back of your tongue when you're inhaling. All in all, though, it's a nice vape. Not as good as La Baronne, I don't think, but it's a solid summer vape for sure. Let's try that out again. And to give a score on La Baronne, 4.5 out of 5. Very, very good liquid. I really like it. It's very pleasant. As for a strawberry vape, which I'm not usually crazy on, I think it's quite pleasant. It's a nice creamy, custardy type of strawberry, which is very good. So this is nice, but it's just not what I was expecting, I guess. I could definitely see myself vaping this more, but let's give that a 3.5. So if you guys like some passion fruit and a nice tropical light vape, that's what this is. Very airy, and it's actually quite accurate that it's got pictures of clouds, because it's very, you know, wispy flavor. But yeah, very nice, tasty stuff, but just not really what I would usually go for. So yeah, like a 3.5 out of 5, I guess, something like that. And now, actually no, we'll save Shark's Blood for last. I want to try this because this smells absolutely fantastic. This is a Gentleman's Potion. If we can get it to focus, no, it's not going to do it. But Jack Daniel's style bottle. It's got that little mustache, and yeah, looks very good. So let's give this a whiff. Actually, the chocolate in this smells absolutely bang on. It's actually a really good chocolate, I think. I haven't come across many chocolate vapes, but for me, this is one of the, it smells a lot like chocolate, put it that way. Yeah, so that was 7. I don't even know how to say it. Let's just call it CL. CL. Okay. Gentleman's Potion, which, is it a dark liquid? Because I'm kind of curious. Is it chocolate? Yeah, it's light, sort of a, it looks darker on camera, but it's actually much lighter. So let's give this a blast here. So yeah, Bord02, they just came out of nowhere. They contacted me. I had never heard of them, so I was quite intrigued, you know, because generally speaking, any company that spends a lot of time in things like artwork and, you know, they go out and look for reviewers and stuff, generally they have a fairly good, you know, monetary backing behind them, and usually their stuff is quite good, you know, because they've got the money to mess about. Now that's not always the rule. I mean, I've had a lot of low budget liquids that are fantastic as well, but, you know, generally speaking, if they're going out and chasing something, it's for a reason. So, hot cocoa, warm biscuits, and caramel splash. Gentleman Potion is for the bearded vape connoisseurs out there. Well, I can't grow a beard, I hate to break it to you, Bord02, but let's try out Gentleman's Potion. That's really chocolatey. Actually, it tastes like sort of cooked chocolate, you know, like when you heat it up a little bit. I would say that this is more like drinking chocolate. Well, yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, actually, cocoa. Yeah. Warm biscuits and caramel. Now, let's see if we can get the warm biscuits and caramel. There's a little bit of caramel on the exhale, like the very final sort of breath, I guess. Let's try it again. Kind of find it hard to get the caramel. It's there. It's almost Mars bar-ish. But the biscuit is... I'm not sure if I'm getting the biscuit so much. Very nice though. Very well done. Very impressed. But yeah, very, very, very weird vaping something that actually tastes like chocolate, you know. Yeah, caramel sort of hits the tip of your tongue on the exhale. So very good again. Very good again. Yeah, Gentleman Potion, 4 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5, somewhere around there. You'll see me use that score a lot, guys, because generally I'll use a 3.5 for something that I think is good, but something that I personally wouldn't vape all day. And then a 4 is usually something that I would vape all day, you know, but mightn't be 100% to my taste. A 4.5 is something that's like, you know, sort of further along that scale, and a 5 is just like, you know, give me more. So yeah. So they have a lot of great e-liquids. Like, the range is fantastic. There's a ton of them here. And the prices, actually, I should talk about the prices here. €13.90 for 20 milliliters. So, you know, it's a little bit on the premium side for sure. That's quite expensive if I remember correctly, but France is quite an expensive place. So yeah, that's the way it is. Let's see. Good stuff, good stuff. I enjoy it very much so. let's try out the last, but hopefully it's not the least, and that is Shark's fucking blood. Shark's blood, cool jaws logo, Facebook going crazy, autofocus not working, everything's broke. Shark's blood. So, to describe Shark's blood for you guys, it is, let's get this little thing up here, sweet strawberry, sour lemon, and a drop of aniseed. So, kind of like a with less citrusy version of snake oil. So, I'm very curious about this one. It's quite a yellowy colour. I love anise, so let's see if I dig this. On the nose, it's quite strong. I presume that that's because it's a 50-50. So let's fill up our little tube here and see how we get on with it. Fuck. Hang on there now, we've got an issue here, I believe. And I believe the issue is that our wick is flooded. Too much liquid. Let's cook up some of that. Because it was very harsh and I was going, what the fuck? Shark's blood is a bit too perfumey. It's good, but it's a bit overwhelming. Yeah, it's good, but I think it's from the lemon. It makes it quite strong. The anise is there on the exhale and it sort of lingers in your mouth. The strawberry very much on the inhale. Well blended, but I think the lemon is a little bit, whatever flavouring that is quite overpowering. Very overpowering actually. It's like up in my sinuses and stuff right now. So it's like... Yeah. I don't know if I'm a fan of Shark's blood, to be honest. I think that's my least favourite actually, which I'm surprised about because I thought I would enjoy it. Shark's blood, 2.5 out of 10, or out of 5, sorry. Yeah, it's the lemon I think is not doing it for me. It's quite chemically quite strong. Sort of feels like you're vaping, you know, that like artificial lemon that you'd squirt on pancakes and stuff like that. It's kind of like that type of flavour. It's a bit too strong for me. But like, you know, I've barely scratched the surface with these guys. As you can see, there's like a metric fuck ton of e-liquids. So, yeah, you should definitely check them out. There's a lot of fantastic ones, or ones that at least sound fantastic that I would really like to try, such as Chateau Bord02. That's like a peanut butter cream and banana. That sounds absolutely amazing. But all in all, very pleasantly surprised by Bord02. One that caught me out of nowhere, one that's now on my radar for sure. Definitely a company that I will try again. So yeah, I've been Rob the Vapor, guys. I hope you enjoyed Bord02 liquids. You can get the liquids from the links down below. I would definitely recommend them. There's definitely a liquid for everyone there. And do give them the time of day. Big shouts out to Dexter for hooking me up. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.